Bobcats in UFCU Stadium. This place widely known. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. The Bobcats will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run for it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Overton. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Frost. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. A run for the quarterback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to buy time. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's battle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Overton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his target down the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And I don't think he got him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Overton. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Overton. Got his man quickly. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to the ground game on the left. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Makes the catch. It's Watkins.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Back to pass. It's Overton. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Overton. Got it behind the line, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They boot it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Overton. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's loose down the middle. And he will house it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Got a little space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Find some fresh air. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well stick with him. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Snagged out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Frost. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man down the middle.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They want to throw it. Under fire. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fears the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that one's way too far for everybody. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Pickup of 10. And that's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, it's Overton. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll try the left side. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man by himself. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the shotgun, the inside give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Frost. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Quick release on the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time in training.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking to pass. It's Frost. Pucks it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it's in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform.
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Makes the grab, it's Watkins. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Going for the marker on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Battle. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him. Strip, sack. You get the rock.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick handoff. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Frost. Pulls it in. It's Cherry. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Hold and fire complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They run the reverse. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Of 7. Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking for a man. It's Overton. He's got him. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Frost. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Hunt is on its way. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Watkins. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Quarterback now breaking the field. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Out of the gun, the inside give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Kick is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Makes a man miss. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pass to Stigson, still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Running into the open space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Overton. Got his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, finding open areas. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of bounds at the 42. And that's good enough for a 1st
Quick
down.
touch pass to the receiver. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll run it to the right side. He's in open space downfield. Got the 1st down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they're looking for a 4th quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Overton. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Battle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Dropping back, it's Overton. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hauls it in. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Bannon. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this down.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.